Have you ever wondered if your cat truly loves you? Or if you're just the convenient human who opens the food cans? While dogs wear their hearts on their sleeves with wagging tails and slobbery kisses, cats are masters of emotional subtlety. But here's what most cat owners never realize. Your feline friend has been sending you love letters every single day through behaviors so subtle that 99% of people completely miss them. Today, we're uncovering 7 hidden signs that your cat secretly adores you. And I'm warning you right now, number 3 on this list is so incredibly rare that only the most special cat-human bonds ever reach this level. If your cat does this for you, consider yourself part of an exclusive club that most cat owners will never experience. But before we dive into these secret signals, let me share something that will completely change how you see your relationship with your cat. Recent studies from animal behaviorists have revealed that cats don't just tolerate us or see us as food dispensers. They actually form complex emotional attachments that rival the bonds between human family members. The problem is, we've been reading their love language all wrong. So if you've ever questioned whether your cat truly cares about you, or if you've felt like you're giving all the love and getting nothing back, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll discover that your cat has been screaming their affection at you in ways you never noticed. And trust me, once you learn to recognize these signs, your bond with your feline friend will never be the same. 7. The ankle weave dance. You're walking through your house, minding your own business, when suddenly your cat appears out of nowhere and begins weaving between your ankles like they're performing some ancient ritual. Most people think this is just their cat being playful or trying to trip them, but this behavior is actually one of the most profound displays of trust and affection in the feline world. When your cat weaves between your legs, they're doing something incredibly vulnerable. They're placing themselves directly in your path, trusting completely that you won't hurt them. In the wild, this level of trust would be dangerous, even deadly. But your cat feels so safe with you that they're willing to make themselves completely vulnerable just to be close to you. But there's something even deeper happening here. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, chin, and forehead. And when they rub against your legs during this ankle dance, they're marking you with their personal scent. This isn't random marking, it's claiming. Your cat is essentially telling the world that you belong to them, and they belong to you. 6. The morning greeting ceremony. Picture this. You wake up and stumble toward the kitchen for your morning coffee, and there's your cat, sitting perfectly positioned in your path, looking at you with those knowing eyes. They might chirp softly, stretch dramatically, or simply gaze at you with what seems like pure contentment. This isn't coincidence, and it's not just hunger. Your cat has been waiting for this moment. They've learned your routine so perfectly that they position themselves to greet you at the exact moment you start your day. This behavior shows incredible emotional intelligence and attachment. Think about it. Your cat could be anywhere in the house, sleeping comfortably, but instead, they choose to be present for your awakening. What makes this even more special is that cats are naturally most active during dawn and dusk. So when your cat greets you in the morning, they're often adjusting their natural sleep cycle just to share this moment with you. They're literally changing their biological rhythms because your presence matters that much to them. This morning ritual is your cat's way of saying, "I missed you while you were sleeping, and I want to start this new day together." It's pure, unconditional love wrapped in feline elegance. But these first 2 signs are just the beginning. What we're about to discover next will completely revolutionize how you understand your cat's deepest emotions. 5. The midnight confession session. It's 2 in the morning, the house is completely silent, and suddenly you hear it. That distinctive, soft meowing that seems to come from nowhere. You might think your cat is just being randomly vocal, but what's actually happening is far more intimate than most people realize. These late-night vocalizations are your cat's version of pillow talk. During the quiet hours when the world has settled down, your cat feels emotionally safe enough to share their most vulnerable sounds with you. This isn't the demanding meow they use when they want food, or the urgent cry they make when they're in distress. This is their private voice, the one they reserve only for their most trusted companion. What makes this behavior so extraordinary is that adult cats rarely meow to communicate with other cats. They developed this vocal language specifically for humans. So when your cat chooses to have these midnight conversations with you, they're using a communication method they created just for your relationship. You're not just hearing random sounds, you're listening to your cat's heart speaking directly to yours. 4. The invisible boundary guardian. Have you ever noticed that your cat always seems to be in the same room as you, even when they appear to be completely ignoring you? They might be sprawled across the floor, apparently napping, but somehow they've positioned themselves between you and the doorway. This isn't coincidence, it's protection. Your cat has appointed themselves as your personal guardian, creating an invisible security perimeter around you. They're not being clingy or needy, they're being strategic. From their chosen position, they can monitor all approaches to your space while still maintaining their cool, independent facade. This behavior stems from deep evolutionary programming. In cat colonies, only the most trusted and beloved members are granted the privilege of being guards. Your cat isn't just hanging out near you, they're actively protecting you from potential threats, real or imagined. Every person who enters your space must first pass their silent inspection. When your cat takes on this guardian role, they're essentially saying, "This human is precious to me, and I will watch over them." It's one of the highest honors a cat can bestow, wrapped in such subtlety that most people never recognize it for what it truly is. 3. The treasure presentation ritual. Here it is, the rarest sign of feline devotion that only the most extraordinary bonds ever witness. If your cat has ever done this for you, you've been chosen for something truly special. You wake up one morning to find something unexpected on your pillow, your favorite chair, or right by your feet. Maybe it's their favorite toy, a random household object, or if you're really lucky, something they've carefully hunted and captured. Most people's immediate reaction is confusion or even disgust, especially if it's something less appealing. But what you're witnessing is your cat's highest form of emotional expression. They're bringing you their most prized possessions, their greatest achievements, their treasures. In the wild, cats only share their catches with family members they desperately want to care for and protect. Your cat isn't just giving you a gift, they're entrusting you with their pride, their success, their love made tangible. They've looked at all the important things in their world and decided that you deserve the very best they have to offer. This behavior is so rare because it requires absolute trust, complete emotional security, and a bond that transcends the typical human-pet relationship. 2. The synchronized sleep schedule. Your cat has quietly been studying your patterns, learning your rhythms, and slowly adjusting their entire lifestyle to match yours. You might not notice it at first, but your feline companion has begun timing their deepest sleep cycles to align with yours. This synchronization goes far beyond simple convenience. Cats are naturally crepuscular, meaning they're most active during twilight hours. For your cat to adjust this fundamental biological rhythm shows incredible emotional attachment. They're essentially choosing your companionship over their natural instincts. When you're asleep and vulnerable, your cat positions themselves nearby, also entering their deepest sleep state. This mutual vulnerability creates an unspoken pact of trust and protection. You're both at your most defenseless, yet you feel safe enough to sleep together. It's a bond that speaks to something primal and profound in both species. 1. The gentle wake-up ritual. The most heart-melting sign of feline adoration is how your cat chooses to wake you up. Not with demanding yowls or aggressive paw swats, but with the softest possible touch. Maybe it's a gentle pat on your face with their paw, a quiet purr near your ear, or simply their warm presence pressed against you as you slowly emerge from sleep. This delicate approach reveals everything about how your cat sees you. You're not just a resource to be exploited, you're a beloved family member who deserves gentleness and respect. Your cat could easily demand your attention more forcefully, but instead they choose tenderness. They want you to start your day peacefully, surrounded by love. This gentle wake-up isn't just about getting fed or let outside. It's about connection, about sharing the transition from sleep to wakefulness with someone they cherish. Your cat wants to be the first thing you experience each day, not as an intrusion, but as a blessing. Now that you know these 7 hidden signs, you'll never question your cat's feelings again. Your feline friend has been declaring their love in the most beautiful, subtle ways imaginable. Watch for these behaviors, cherish them, and remember that you've been chosen by one of nature's most discerning creatures for something truly extraordinary.